And we're live.
All right, guys.
Okay, we're good.
Well, when last we left, all the whole situation with the children got resolved. They were rescued by the Legion, but that left you Cause pretty much bankrupt. So now Cause is working
How did
for
it?
Legion.
How did it leave me bankrupt?
The cost it actually took more than uh, lives and manpower. It wasn't as easy as they thought it was. It actually took a lot more because of involvement from extra planar beings. So the rescue cost a lot more than expected. It didn't leave you bankrupt, but it put a tremendous strain on your resources. So your resources are now great. You do okay. You do part of that resources is your employment with the extra dimensional mercenary unit known as Legion, Praxis Legion. You are what is it, a spellcaster for hire. Uh, they've even opened up a way for you to go back to your home. That's part spend time in your home world, and from time to time they call you to fulfill missions off world. That's been you side job. You get certain side jobs off world for exterminating supernatural threats or finding out or investigating things off world, in sometimes in alternate dimensions, alternate universes, or or another parts of the galaxy or universe or multiverse. Chico Smalls has been designated with you, Chico and Grande, because Chico is the 3 foot tall goblin who was in disguise, has been designated as your bodyguard, as well as Grande, who is currently disguised as your 18 wheeler because you are now a truck driver. You're now a truck driver on Earth, back home,
Well,
drinking.
I always wanted to use this CTL.
Mm-hmm.
Now I guess I have a reason. I was hoping
Mm-hmm.
for a continued unemployment check, but well, I
Dreams do not come true.
unfortunately I guess employment is just something I have to bear.
All right, guys.
Excuse me.
As you're parked in one of the truck stops, uh, on your close to the Austin area, uh, you get a ping on your phone.
Well, hell, I got a ping on my phone. Who's this? Oh,
It's Twitter.
it's just another one of those damn princes from Africa again, wanting me to donate a bunch of money in exchange for millions of dollars. That's all. I tried that once and it didn't work out too well for me.
Why not?
Well, because they took all my money,
They didn't
and I
give you
didn't
the
get. They didn't give me anything in return. It ended up being a big scam. Who would have thought?
I know. That
But
worked out.
you know, they fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. No, wait. How's that work? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Well, they're not going to fool me twice. That
Except this.
unemployment check, that second unemployment check was all mine. Mm-hmm.
Well,
What's the ping?
the ping, you see a little thing on your phone come up, say, uh, Redneck Protocol.
Redneck protocol. Well, that's an awfully weird protocol.
How rude.
I know. Calling you a redneck.
It must be a fellow redneck after all, because only rednecks can call each other rednecks.
Your call sign is Redneck.
What a plain
Actually, not
ordinary
Redneck
call
Protocol.
sign. That'd be like calling me human.
They are calling you human.
Who's
Call
going
me
out of their
redneck.
way to call me a redneck? How did I
They
get the? How did I get
they
that
in that
handle?
you also get some numbers, and you know that these familiar numbers that represent some coordinates for you to drive to.
Well, I guess we should
Here,
drive.
you, Chico, and Grande also receive the same things. Would you guys like to name your team?
Delta 6.
Delta 6.
How's that
I
sound?
mean, sounds good to me.
Awesome.
All
It is.
right.
That's a sweet man.
They give you the coordinates and you drive out there. The drive is pretty uneventful. It's nighttime when you get there. As you're getting there, this ship decloak, it appears to like the shimmering light decloak, and you see a ship hovering above you, and you see it land. Got the it's not a spherical ship. It looks mainly how should I say, something that would resemble it. More like like a very large version of an F-22, just much larger, and for some reason it hovers. And you see it hovering above you guys, but it's pretty massive. Uh, Although it looks like one, it size wise, uh, it would dwarf even the tank or anything like that. It looks like a troop carrier or a much larger vessel of some kind. Now it's hovering and it lands, and you see a woman come. So you see the landing platform, the little what's it called? A door open up from the side, and out of the door comes out what appears to be a young woman with curly red hair, glasses, holding a clipboard. Hey, Cos, you remember this woman? You've recognized her before. She's like the guy that sets you up with the different missions. She's your contact when missions get given to you. Her name is Shirley.
Okay.
Hey, Cos. Hey, Chico.
Hi there, pretty lady.
Howdy, howdy.
I hate to ruin your guys' vacation, but boss has got a job for you.
Sick.
Another one? I'd rather not have any jobs at all. Why don't you just give me the money?
You got jokes, I see. You got jokes.
Oh, that's funny because he wasn't joking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cos,
You'd be
Chico.
making me a whole lot happier if I just didn't have to work for a living.
All right, Cos. All right, Chico. All right, Grande. Come with me aboard the ship.
What ship we going to?
Oh, the one I just got off of right now. I'm gonna get on the ship.
Which
Okay.
one?
Remember the ship that I told you just appeared in front of you?
Is it a spaceship?
It is a massive spaceship.
Well, this is an awfully big spaceship. Surely somebody that's owns something like this can afford to, be my sugar baby or sugar mama.
No, This isn't my ship.
Oh,
Although
it's
I
not?
command it, I'm the commanding officer. Well, not of the ship, but I'm the officer. It belongs to the Legion. Remember Praxis?
Don't they pay you
The
enough
one
to
who
be
plans your page?
somebody's? Don't they pay you enough to be somebody's sugar mama?
Why,
She only
yes.
does it if she makes you work.
Why, yes, I can be somebody's sugar mama. But
Are you looking
first,
for a a possible situation in which I could call you sugar mama?
make a hold on, let me look at the skills.
No way he's actually pulling this off.
Let's see. You need a fantastic score. And let me find the skill check. And you need to make a rapport check. You need at least a fantastic score.
Fantastic score.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You didn't get it, did you?
I got a plus and a minus.
That's
And what is your rapport skill?
I'm looking for it. A 2.
Okay. She's like, look, you didn't abysmally fail, but you did a pretty good job. You did great. Hey, that sounds like a great idea, but I don't
What
miss
sounds
business.
like a great idea, pretty lady? You and me together forever with
No, but I have a
only the
better idea.
financial strings absolutely attached.
I have a
After
better
all,
idea.
you've got such a wonderful job that pays so well. Enough for both of us. Mm-hmm.
Aboard the ship. I'll give you the parameters of your mission.
All right.
All right. You guys get on the ship. It leaves.
Well, I'm just gonna have to work
It
for a
hovers.
living.
It hovers up and it takes off. Heads into orbit, and you're flying in space. And as you're flying in space, there's a. He goes further out, further out, further out, and you've been on it for God knows how long. Eventually, you see this, what appears to be this station, very massive space station.
Mhm.
Apparently, decloak. That's the best thing you call it. Decloak in front of you guys, and the ship docks with it, and you guys get on board. Uh, when you get on board, there's a bunch of different types of troops of different alien races. You're familiar with some of the people here. You worked with them before, different missions and things like that. Hey, Cos, says this one alien girl
Well,
with
hi there, pretty lady.
blue skin, 4 eyes, and green hair. I'll be seeing you later.
You're prettier than I
And
remember.
and you remember you think you remember her. You think you do. As a matter of fact, you do remember her, and it brings a smile to your. And it brings a joy, a little happy smile to your face. And then that's as far as I'm gonna go as to why it brings a smile to your face. You keep
Oh,
walking.
I got my imagination intact. Don't worry about me.
Now, Chico and Grande are. Grande has to stay in another part of the deck, but Chico, you're back in Goblin form, I assume, and you're walking through there. And you guys are led eventually to this large room with different tables, a large screen, and you see what looks like a bear mixed with a human sitting at a desk with a large helmet on his head, with his ears sticking through a helmet, and he looks like he's got reddish brown fur. And you don't know how he manages it because he's got such massive hands and claws. But he appears to be typing things in to a council of sorts on his desk. And he says, "Greetings, gentlemen. Grab a seat," he says in a very deep voice. You can't tell if he's angry or not, since he does look like a bear. And he says, "Long time no see."
Long time no see.
His name is
Absolutely.
I know that
Captain,
bear if I've ever seen one.
Captain
I,
Barris.
Captain
Captain Barris.
Barris.
That's Captain
Long
Barris.
time, indeed.
How's it going, Captain Barris?
Long time.
You don't remember him, do you, Cos?
Long
Mm.
time, indeed.
Definitely doesn't remember you.
You
Mm-hmm.
forgot me
Howdy,
already.
Barris.
You forgot me already, cuz?
Who said that? I didn't. Nobody said anything about that. I just said long time. Absolutely long time.
Never fails to amaze me.
Is that
What
the tech lead guy?
about you, Chico? What about you, Chico? How you been?
Hang on.
Very
Out of
casual,
character.
very informal.
I'm out of character. Is this the tech guy? Is this the one that works with my? Because remember, I was working for the Legion. I would know who
This
he is.
is your CO. This
This
is
is
the guy
what?
in charge of you guys right now.
Oh, so he's our manager.
Basically,
Oh, okay. How's it going, Bears?
going pretty good.
Well,
My
that's good to hear. What
the
are we getting
people here
called
tend
in?
to make. Here tend.
how's your family doing?
Shut up, cuz. What are we doing today?
I know you forgot me, cuz. Quit playing dumb.
No, not at all. Who could forget a face like yours? After all,
Who could forget such a bear? Only cause.
What's a bear?
Oh, you don't know what a bear is?
No.
Well, a bear is this crazy apex beast that lives on planet Earth.
You call
It
it.
is an absolute monster, but it's super cool looking. And you resemble a bear, just more powerful.
I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or an insult.
It's definitely a compliment.
I'll take it as the former. Well, thank you.
he's always complimenting people all the time. He does that to me too. You know, calls me all sorts of wonderful things.
Yeah, like I just called him a prune the other day.
Uh-huh.
Prune.
Is he still decomposed?
No, he's got a human body now.
Oh, sweet. When did we fix that? Did he just drink a lot of water?
Last adventure.
Lots and
They
lots
cloned
of
him
water, that's for sure.
They cloned him a new body.
Oh,
Infused
lots
him
of
with
water.
it. Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not going to fall for that, succubi again. Absolutely not. No, I'm going to ask first if she's
Wow.
intent on, depriving me of H2O.
Well,
Absolutely. I
on
learned
another
my
order.
lesson.
All right, gentlemen. Just a second. I brought you here for a reason. You've been called off world. There is a potential threat from an outsider.
Is this
Trying
meeting
to make-
catered by chance? I'm just curious. I haven't eaten yet.
There's food at the Chow Hall, which you will get to enjoy after I brief you on your mission.
Oh, wonderful. I appreciate all the time that you've taken out of your day to brief us on our mission.
Mm-hmm. I know you don't like to work, cause I really know you don't like to work.
Who said that?
Why the boss keeps you? Why Prax keeps you on the payroll? I don't know. He really
Well,
likes
because
you. I don't know
probably
why.
because I do such a wonderful job.
You do such a wonderful job of not working.
I work
But
all
it
the time.
happens.
What are you talking about? I just want to retire. That's all. And who doesn't want to retire?
Dude, you're like 30.
Well,
You
I'm
don't
20.
retire.
I'm
after
actually
30.
I'm actually 27, but I'd love to retire right now. Now I would if I could. I got a taste
Well-
of retirement once. I did.
Well, you can get a taste of it when you turn 60. As for right now, we need to get this briefing out of
That's
the way so you
that's
can
an
get to the
awful
chow hall.
long time from now. I'd much rather just retire now.
Well, that's fine.
And
You see
and
the
if it's
bear.
That's
and if I'm not doing a good job, let me know. You can fire me. Well, you should let me go gracefully so that I can file for unemployment.
Mhm. Yeah, that's not happening.
I'm just letting
We're
just
stuck-
it sounds like a good idea to me.
As fate would have it,
Hmm?
you're stuck with us, and we're stuck with you.
How so?
Don't ask me. I
Well,
just know.
I'll do the absolute bare minimum to stay employed with this great organization.
Don't you like being part of something bigger than yourself?
Absolutely. That's why I'm here.
Excellent. Don't you like fighting the forces of darkness on different planets?
As
In
long
different
as
dimensions?
as long as it only requires the bare minimum necessary to stay on active duty.
You couldn't even call your service active duty, cuz you spend most of your time on your home world. I wish I had that job.
That sounds like a wonderful job. I'd do it any day.
You do it every day.
Let's
You do it every
let's
day.
keep it going. And when is payday?
Let's
Well,
keep the briefing going, or we're not going to get paid.
Well, I definitely
You
want to
guys
get paid. That's probably the
you
most
guys have a,
important thing.
you guys have a wonderful ability to get even me off track. Chico, I don't know why you put up with this guy. I don't know how you guys do it.
I
Huh?
don't put up with them.
You don't put up with him?
I don't. No, I ignore them half the time.
Is that a power that Transformers have? Or what are you?
Yeah,
Mecha
we
Goblin?
a combiner.
Oh, you're a combiner. I see. Well, we found out that there's our intel tells us that there's a world not unlike the Earth that you live on that has been designated for vampiric invasion. Or
Vampiric invasion. Is that what you said?
yes, or infestation. We found do you guys know what vampires are?
Well, who doesn't know what a vampire is? They like turn into bats and suck blood.
Well,
You're
my
very
grandmother
close.
forced me to watch.
One thing I can tell you is that vampires are very hard to kill. From what I've heard.
No. You just throw a stake in their heart, and that's all you need to do, and they're dead. Dead as a doornail.
Why am I going to throw a perfectly good steak at a vampire?
I'm not talking about, chicken fried steak. I'm talking about wood steak.
Oh,
Well then, there is another planet that we believe has either is going to be invaded by vampires or has a vampire infestation that needs to be dealt with.
How
Do you
how
know?
is it that you don't know the difference between a vampire infestation and a pending invasion? Which is the current state of events right now?
Well, we've got some conflicting reports from our intelligence, and either one thing, the hive mind or the vampiric mind, or it's the being that controls the vampire, or the master vampire, or the vampire lord, has hasn't established a stronghold on this planet yet, or hasn't set up a coven, or any of those things yet. Either that, or he hasn't made entry into that world. If not, there's some cultists or a group of humans who are trying to bring him into that world so that they can be infected or turned into vampires and then proceed to enslave the population of said planet.
well, would you
I'm sorry, I just
mind
tuned
sending?
out whenever you started talking. Feel free to just assume I understood everything you said.
Would you mind
Chico,
sending all the information you have on the vampires through a neural uplink?
why, yes. Hold on. They sent you all the information that they have on vampires. Our information on vampires is sketchy. This is actually, you're actually the first guys we're going to send on a vampire extermination mission. If you guys cannot handle it, flee, retreat, and come
Okay, well,
back.
I tell you right now, it's too much for us to handle. We'll just avoid going at all. What's plan
Uh,
B?
okay.
You cannot be this lazy. There's no way. It is astonishing how lazy you can be. There's procrastination, and then there's you.
All that power and nothing, dude.
I can tell you right now from
You,
reading this report, we're way in over our head.
you didn't even pick up the report yet. You only kind of got
You haven't even looked at the report.
I just hearing about the report, gives me plenty of insight. These are way too big for us to handle.
The only thing too big
Absolutely.
to handle is working.
The three of you.
I don't mind working as long as I don't have to do it.
We can't even give you an E for effort. You've managed to not even put an effort. You didn't even go to the planet yet. You haven't seen a single vampire.
I told you I'm here to do the absolute minimum necessary to stay on.
This isn't even the minimum.
What's it?
You're
it's
in
not
high
the
school
minimum.
Class right
I'm not sure what you're talking about. He just told
You
us
sound
if
like
we're in over our head, flee. And I'm telling you right now, we don't need to go because we're in over our head right now.
No, we're not. You're just lazy right now.
No, we're just incompetent.
No, you're competent.
we just got in over our heads, that's for sure. I'll tell you that right now.
You've managed to soul bond with an astral being, something that can destroy planets and still be this lazy.
Well, he knows a good thing when he sees it. That's all I have to say.
No,
I am.
It must be all my southern charm.
No, they gave you a first name, Lost. Last name,
Gosh.
That's the name, Lost Kelsey. Well, hate to break it to you, but you're going.
All right. Well, where's the bus ticket at?
Oh.
How are we getting there?
We're there.
Oh, we're there now? All right.
No. We're gonna open up a dimensional portal.
Okay.
We're gonna shift through it.
All right. Now, how do we flee once we're there?
We don't.
Why did you say
we die with honor?
Die with honor? How do you
die with honor?
I can't even collect unemployment if I'm dead. How am I?
Death before dishonor.
What kind of crack are you on?
If we're in over our head, get on our knees, pull out our blade, and we end it. It's that simple.
This doesn't interest me at all. I quit. Can I quit? Am I allowed to do that? Oh wait, I don't get unemployment if I quit. Never mind. I don't quit.
You'll be jettisoned into space. You can find your own way home. Hold on, we're gonna take you to the door.
All right. So just what's the protocol though for fleeing? Just so that I understand. That's your protocol. That's not mine. You can go ahead and die. I'm going to flee. When the time comes and it's appropriate, which I'm pretty sure, I'm 99.9% sure, he did say that if it's too much for us to handle, we should flee. So.
You're going to get on there, take 2 steps, see one vampire, surrender, and then flee. There's not going to be.
I'm not going to surrender. I know what vampires do to, people that surrender. That's not going to happen. I'm just going to flee, like he said. Like Bossman said, flee if we're in over our heads.
All right. But before you guys go, we're not just going to dry send you on a mission like that. Some of our friends off-world on one of the moons, on a nearby moon, or some of our soldiers on a nearby moon have some vampires that they captured, and you're gonna go train by fighting these vampires, test their capabilities, what their weaknesses are, among other things. So you can see firsthand whether or not you'll be able to defeat these vampires.
Okay, so we're gonna go into
Moonbase,
a okay, and fight vampires to see if we can fight vampires.
yes, to see what you need to fight vampires.
Okay. Well, according to Mark, one filet mignon should do the trick.
Okay, so that's gonna do it. Okay, you get, of course, escorted to a ship, and the ship, of course, you meet different people and everything. There's a lot of hustle and bustle on the station, and the ship, of course, disengages with the station and flies for a little bit and does, what appears like a hyperspace jump, and close to a moon, and it begins to close in on this moon, and you see this pretty good sized base, a moon base. You can use whatever you want in your imagination to whatever this base looks like, but it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty amazing sight. Of course, you've seen it before. It's a base you've been to before. It's moon base Apollos, and you land on there, and of course, you disembark the vessel, and you're greeted by different people, and you meet Commander Raskin, which appears to be a very large fox creature with one ear cut off. It looks like he's been in some kind of battles, and a scar across it. His left ear halfway missing, and a scar over his left eye from a previous battle. You see that he's got a couple of bars. He's got 2 bars on his thing, and he greets you guys. Greetings. You here for the training, I assume, gentlemen? Cause?
Oh,
Small?
absolutely. I'm here for the buffet, though. I heard there was free food upon arrival.
Yes, there's plenty of food. Enjoy yourselves.
Thank you
You're
so
not gonna
much.
you're not gonna go to the training. You're not gonna go to the training facility until later on, until a couple of days from now. We're doing the prep work for that.
Well, what kind of training
Um,
is required anyway? Because I thought we were already trained.
yes, you are, but you're not trained in fighting vampires.
Oh, that's true. We apparently have some sort of misunderstanding about some sort of chicken fried steak and filet mignon.
Excuse me?
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. It's a beers thing.
What are you talking about?
Apparently, they're allergic to steak.
Really?
Vampires.
You're
He
allergic to
watched one
steak?
too many movies.
They're
No,
allergic to
no.
steak?
You're
I
gonna
never
get
would have.
yourself
Yeah.
killed if you try to fight a vampire with steak. Please, dear God, do not try to fight a vampire with a piece of steak. You're going to die.
But this is why I guess we're here for the training in order to overcome any misinformation that either of us might have about steaks and vampires.
Listen,
Mhm.
I am armed to the teeth with weapons, and my colleague is armed to the teeth with weapons, and my other colleague is armed to the teeth with 2 brain cells. Okay, so I think the 2 of us can fight him, and Mr. Cause can watch us since he's retired permanently, apparently.
Oh, this is great. When did I retire? Did I retire already?
Since you've existed, apparently.
Well, now we're understanding each other.
We really are.
We'll be lucky we get to fight one vampire this whole. All right. Feel free to
Holy
enjoy
crap!
your time on this base.
There's chicken fried steak over here.
Why don't you go throw one at a vampire?
With country gravy.
You might
There's
confuse
all
them.
there is all manner of alien races on this base. Uh of course, probably the population of this base is maybe some 300 or 400 people. It's not a massive base, but It does have quite a few people in it. They have a very large mess hall, and believe it or not, they have an extraordinarily good cook
Well, it
Are any of
shows.
these
whose
aliens
name
vampires?
you cannot pronounce, but the cook is an insectoid being called the Slacken, who
Mr.
looks.
Slacken, sir, I was just wondering if I could get all the fixing on my baked potato. It sure does look awfully dry without all the fixings. I can
He
tell
sounds
you
like
know
he's gonna.
your way around the kitchen. I noticed there wasn't any butter out on the table. Do you think you could get me some butter?
Oh God, he's clicking now.
I'm sorry, my universal translator doesn't seem to be in operational order. Did you say butter or did you say something different? Why why do you sound like my parrot?
You see him say, "Hold on, hold." You see him get something, and he puts something in here. You see like a little hole open up, and he puts something in here. Uh, sorry, I forgot my translator. I forgot myself. What were you asking for again?
I just wanted all the fixings for my baked potato, that's all.
Baked potato.
Yeah, you got them right here on the table.
Oh, so that's what that's called?
Little round baked
I
potatoes.
yes.
They're just no.
That's what
I
that's
mean, they're.
called.
I just wanted some cheese, maybe some bacon bits,
Hey,
some.
we call it blackaki.
Say again, blocky.
Blackaki. No, it blackaki.
What
That's definitely butter.
is that? Butter? I'll take extra.
No, that round thing is a blackaki.
A blockaki
Yes,
That's
blackaki.
look
definitely an
looks
eight-legged goat's butt.
looks like a baked potato to me.
Yes,
Okay, well,
Blackaki
blackaki.
do you have any bacon bits and some sour cream
and butter.
and butter?
Ugami, makartak.
Or whatever you call them, you can call them whatever you want. I just want my butter and my sour
You're
cream.
gonna run out of money.
You see him go and he gets all these different things, and he brings you what looks like a baked potato
Okay,
with the bacon bits, the cheese, and the whole things.
this looks
Of
wonderful.
course, it looks actually pretty appealing. He even gives you some country fried steak.
This is great. I want to
It's
come back for
actually
seconds.
it's actually very good, and you can have as much seconds as you want. There are a number of attractive women, even alien ones here, depending on what your preference is. Also men of different alien races. Mostly people here are soldiers or marines or naval officers that are assigned to this space. Some scientists.
I go sit next to the
And
prettiest one I can find.
okay, you find a beautiful. It looks to be an elven woman with her ears are kind of pointed down like that, and she's got green hair that flows all the way mid down her back. She's dressed in an officer's uniform, and she's sitting down eating what appears to be a soup of some sort
That soup looks
with
delicious.
salad.
What kind of soup is it?
And who are you?
Oh, my name's Cause. Forgive me for not having any manners and not introducing myself properly, but yes, Cause is my name.
Oh, Lost?
No, no, you must have me
He
confused
got
with
the
somebody else.
I've heard about you. First name Lost, right?
No,
No? You sure?
last name God.
Last name Cause?
no, Cause is my first name.
Cause your first name?
Cause Johnson's my name.
Cause Johnson. I see.
Uh huh.
Man, She smiles. Well, have a seat, Mr. Johnson.
Well, I'm already sitting down. Thank you.
Oh, so what are you having today?
I'm having this wonderful chicken fried steak with country gravy and baked potatoes with cheese and
I
chives and all the fixings.
see. And what about your friend?
What friend?
The little green man that's with you.
Oh, him? He's sort of like my pet.
Oh, you're his pet?
No, dear God, no. This guy's retarded. I could never be his pet.
You're not his pet?
I'm just kidding.
No, I am.
He's a friend of mine, but definitely not interested in a beautiful woman like yourself. He's
I am.
like I said, he's more interested in machines.
I choose to be in the machine form, not my goblin form. And yeah, no, I have no need for a female partner since I am entirely machine.
You find an attractive toaster.
He's very particular about his
And we make
toasters.
toasters.
Huh?
He's very particular about his toasters.
I do not find a
All
single
right.
toaster in here
But
attractive.
but he's not into elves like I am. Most definitely. Mm-hmm.
I'm not an elf.
Oh,
may
you're
look like-
not. My
No.
mistake. You appeared
The
to
green
be.
hair didn't give it away. The green hair and pointy ears didn't give it away.
I just assumed you were elven of some kind.
No, no, no. I'm a Faraki.
A Faraki.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Faraki. Pretty Faraki girl, whatever your name is.
You can call me Elandra.
Alandria. What a beautiful name. Beautiful,
Sergeant
absolutely.
Elandra.
Oh,
You call me
Sergeant. Sergeant, of course.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not like your typical elf. We're much stronger. And look, as she lifts up her hair,
I would
uh,
imagine you would be.
as she lifts
Absolutely.
up her hair, as she sits back and her hair comes back, you see like two little slits right here and two little extra eyes open
Mhm.
up right there. You're almost not noticeable. You can tell that she has four eyes. For all intents and purposes, she looks just like a regular elf. But looking at her, you see that she's not as slender
I
as the elves you see. She's pretty muscular, and it's like no, the Farakis are not as we're not as frail as the elves. We're stouter people. The elves are better at magic. We're more physical.
I
My
like
people are very physical.
I
We're
like what
hunters.
I see. Most definitely.
Yes, that's why
Very
we joined.
impressive.
That's why we're in league with Praxis.
And why wouldn't you be? That's why I'm in league with Praxis too, because of their
Mm-hmm.
ability to pay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they pay well. I can't complain.
Now, when do they
They
pay?
rescued me
When do they
many
pay you by chance? I'm just curious.
every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm curious. When do they pay me? Every 2 weeks
Mm.
too?
Yes.
I suppose that's gonna have to do.
Senor human?
I try to be. I definitely try to be. I try to be the best human I possibly can be at all times.
Hmm. Interesting. She gets up and she grabs you. And she grabs your shoulder. She's got a vice-like grip on her hands.
Oh
And she's like,
wow, your mighty
hmm,
strong hands you have there.
hmm,
Mighty
hmm.
strong.
And grabs your
I bet you could
head and like,
really do some interesting work with those vice grip of hands you got there.
I think I probably could, but I think the process would kill you.
Well, that's
So
okay.
I'd rather
I've
That-
I've already been there and done that, and it wasn't so bad. I
I don't
survived.
think you'll in. I don't think you have what it takes to handle a Ferengi
Well, let's try and
woman.
find out. Let's see how it goes. You know, you only live once, and after all, you know, there's nothing better to do around here.
All right. Well, she takes you up on your offer.
All right,
Okay.
let's have
You
some
need
fun.
make an athletics check. Three
Athletics.
athletics check. You need at least three. No, two scores of 6 or better to survive this night without some kind of trauma.
A 2
Mm-hmm.
and a -1.
Okay. It was fun in the beginning. The foreplay, everything was great. But something went amiss, and you've lost. It was so intense, you lost function now for the next few weeks
Lost function in
because
what way? What capacity did I lose function? My ability to work
uh,
is compromised. I should take some sick leave.
no. What happens with Frankie women when they climax?
Uh-huh.
They have teeth
Uh-huh.
and they clamp down.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm gonna say, and it hurts you really badly.
Oh. Well, this is a shame. I need to go and report my ailments. I'm sorry, but I'm unable to fulfill my mission and duty to the mission because of my injury.
Oh no! You're not getting away that easy, sir. As you go to
I'm
sick
sorry.
bay.
I can't. The boo boo is hurts too bad. I'm going to have to go home.
Oh, it does.
I'm going to have to sit this one out.
So you slept with a Ferengi, huh?
Well, I mean, maybe, but it doesn't mean I'm not hurt. I'm definitely hurt. I'm below capacity right
Also,
now.
as you're
I'm
walking,
unable to achieve the best results for my team. I don't want to be a liability.
you feel happy. As you come to realize, make a physique check.
A physique check.
Difficulty, you need at least a great success, or at least a good one, +3.
A -1.
Okay, you you've realized now that the Frankie anatomy is like this. The females of the species have teeth in their nether regions, but those teeth only manifest when they climax. Usually, when they're about to climax, the teeth clamp down on whatever mating thing they're doing. You don't fully understand how it works, but they also release a sedative type of poison, somewhat of a painkiller, somewhat of a sedative when they bite, because oftentimes they devour the males of the species.
I seem to have a lot of luck when it comes to finding toxic relationships, physical relationships.
Well, she
Apparently,
told
I
you I'm a
can't.
Ferengi.
Uh
She told you I'm a Ferengi. I don't think you'll survive. You say,
huh. She looked.
okay.
She said, for all intents and purposes, you're an elf. But apparently, there's a whole lot about elves I never knew about.
No. Looks wise, she looks like an elf.
Well, that's fine. I'm now suffering the consequences of my indiscretions with an unknown race, and now I'm afraid I'm going to be unable to perform my duties to the best of my ability with the vampire
Right
related
now,
tasks. So
as
if I could
as
just
sedated, you are basically high right now. You are ready to do anything. You're on top of the world.
what I have right now is a policy with Affleck.
Mm-hmm.
I have a policy
And
with Affleck, and I'm going to have to go sit this one out.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
Chico, you find him, and he's sitting down having a conversation with what appears to be the wall, completely out of his mind. I mean, he's butt
Ah,
naked, sitting down, bleeding from his nether regions, having a conversation with the wall. He looks like he's tripping out bad.
Yeah,
But
I'm
he
pretty.
thinks from all that he thinks he's in a doctor's office, but he's like in the hallway, bleeding out of his nether regions, looking at the thing, and you see the poor sergeant like, oh my god, he's gonna die. She's crying. She feels bad. I try to control it, but I just couldn't help myself. And that is what you see.
oh my God,
Thank God for Affleck.
you're an idiot. Thank God for Affleck.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's talking to a wall, talking about Affleck. There is. What did you do?
I paid my premiums to Affleck so that if I couldn't work, I'd still get paid so that I can make payments to pay my bills and groceries and whatnot. I love Affleck.
Is Affleck some kind of
I was
space
talking to the
insurance?
female.
Huh?
No, it's a duck.
Oh, oh, I
It's insurance,
I told him it was dangerous to sleep with a Ferengi.
but that's okay because I have Affleck.
What's Affleck?
So
It's
what
insurance
exactly
in
happened
case
to
I
him?
can't work.
Huh?
It's insurance in case I can't work.
There's we're
What?
having an ABC conversation, and neither of us knows that we're having it.
It's okay because I'm basically retired right now, at least for the moment. Now that my nether
He's telling
regions
the ball.
are dripping with blood, and I've been paying my bills. I've been paying my premium very diligently. I'm calling Affleck right now and getting paid.
I'm still trying to figure out what happened.
uh,
So what exactly happened?
well, I'm a Ferengi, and when the female of my species climaxes, teeth shoot out from our nether regions and clamp down on the male of our species
This isn't
and
exactly a first date type of scenario.
siphon the juices out of them. And not only that, but and I'm so sorry, but we also as it also injects a sedative and a hallucinogenic in them to disable the males. So
This is better than Affleck. It
mhm.
is.
So
It's
you're
better.
telling me that
I'm
say
sorry. I'm going to have to sit out for this. For this death run, whatever you call it. This scenario in which we fight and kill vampires and whatnot. Yeah, I'm just going to have to sit
Mhm.
out and collect money. Yep.
Uh,
you've been trying to sit out and collect money before you were injured.
Well, now I am injured, and now I'm going to have to sit out and collect money anyway.
was
So
it a
here we
training
are.
injury?
You don't need your meat to fight vampires.
You don't need what?
You were a prune before, so I
I'm
don't think you need your meat to fight vampires.
no, I am very very injured right now.
I
You see, I've got a boo boo. It hurts.
Not
no,
too long.
listen.
Not
You've
too
got more
long
than a
later,
boo, but
somebody shows up. You see a man in white. You can what appears to be a nurse, and you see him say some words, and some words you don't really understand, a language you don't understand. You're kind of familiar with the language, and you see all your wounds start to heal up. But
What the hell's this?
still
No,
under.
no, 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 no. I mean, I appreciate all that you're doing and all, but I already filed my policy with Affleck, so I
No,
need
you
to.
haven't.
Dude, Affleck
Yeah,
is part of the
now
Legion.
I'm having some mental anguish as a result of my injury, and I need to go see a psychiatrist.
All right, file a request. You'll get your response in 2 weeks.
Okay, well, in the meantime, while I
In the
wait for the 2
meantime,
weeks, I'm going to have to like bail out of this death row, this
oh,
mission, okay, because I'm mentally a liability. I'm mentally unprepared for anything right now. I'm going to have to be checked out by the psychiatrist first. Absolutely. All of that trauma that
I think
occurred in the bedroom just now is definitely taking its toll, and I'm not sure if I am safe around myself and others right now. Yep, definitely
that's why.
having trouble coping with reality, and it's PTSD. It's PTSD. I'm pretty sure it's PTSD.
hey
Yep.
guys, would you guys be interested in doing this tomorrow? I'm like gone, dude. I did a lot of
Yeah.
labor today, and I'm physically like having a hard time staying up.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I want a
Yeah.
game, but I'm really like I did a lot of labor this week, and I'm like physically just.
All right. Well, let's call it, and we'll do it again tomorrow.
Yeah, I would like to game tomorrow, or
Since we,
fine.
I guess we don't. James isn't running anything tomorrow, so I guess we got time.
Oh, he's not. He's not
No,
running tomorrow.
no.
Wow. Awesome, man.
What happened?
Oh
Nothing,
no, I'm like
nothing
no.
happened. He just he's got other plans. So
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
he's got
physically done.
he's got a commitment. All right. Well, I'm gonna end the stream then, and we'll see you tomorrow.
This is a lot of fun though, but I'm like,
alrighty.
man, I guess that labor today did a lot more.
Yeah.
It
All
did
right.
a lot.
Tomorrow.
Took a toll on me.